U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice spent the first day of her 7th visit to the region, responding to a Peace Now report issued Tuesday that claims construction in the settlements has almost doubled this year, and warned even if a peace agreement between Israel and Palestinians is reached, the reality on the ground will affect all chances of a positive outcome.
In the last 6 months, we can see that Israel continued to build in the settlements blocks, but also in the isolated small settlements in the heart of the West Bank. The outcome of this policy will be that even if the two sides will get an agreement, eventually it will not be possible to implement this agreement because the situation on the ground will be so complicated.
At a press conference in Jerusalem, Foreign Minister Livni said Israel's policy may be frustrating, but it does not promote settlement expansion. U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice declared such activities are unhelpful.
So I would like to suggest my co-partners not to use it as an excuse, and I know that they are not using it as an excuse, but I understand the frustration sometimes. But at the end of the day, the Israeli government policy is not to expand settlements, it's not to build new settlements, not to confiscate land from Palestinians. And according to my knowledge, settlements activities reduced in the most dramatic way, especially in parts which are on the other side of the fence.
Well, let me start there, which is that it's the position of the United States that the parties should not take steps that in somehow would prejudice the final status outcome. And in fact, the borders of the Palestinian state and Israel will be determined by agreement. I think it's no secret, and I've said it to my Israeli counterparts, that I don't think the settlement activity is helpful to the process. That in fact, what we need now are steps that enhance confidence between the parties.
Peace Now claimed Tuesday that Israel is working to erase the Green Line after issuing a report that claims Israel has doubled construction so far this year. The report reveals that more than 1,000 new structures are currently being built in the settlements, 55% of them east of the fence, and says a total of 125 new structures have been added to outposts.